So guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to the final instant match reaction of the Premier League season. And we've won the game. We are beating Brighton by 2-0 at the Amex Stadium. Didn't expect that one today, but it's all we could have asked for. Give the fans something to cheer about going down to Brighton. Give them a couple of goals. End with 3 points. And to be honest with you guys, it's the best preparation for the final next weekend. 2 out of 2 now in our last 2 games we've won. Beat Newcastle and then beat Brighton today, which, to be honest, I didn't really expect to beat Newcastle. We've done that, got the job done, and I didn't really expect this game to be easy or, win against Brighton today, and we found a way to do it. We were never going to dominate Brighton. They were always going to have their chances, and the first half they should have scored a couple of goals. But as long as you stay in the game, you give yourself that chance. And, of course, Diego Dallo getting on the score sheet, really happy for him. Arguably my player of the season. He's been so consistent. And then Rasmus Højlund as well, getting some, a major confidence boost, you could say, going into the final. Scored twice now in his last 2 games. As a striker, going into the final game of the season, or your biggest game of the season next weekend, at Wembley, you want as much confidence as you can get. And that goal today is a great individual goal off the bench. Come on and get a goal, celebrate 3 points, and all roads lead to the final next weekend. But it was just about, I said it in the preview, it was just about giving minutes to our key players, but making sure none of them get injured and taking them off at the right time. And that's what we did. Martinez got minutes, took him off early in the second half. Mainu stayed on a bit longer than I thought he would, but again, took him off early, took Bruno Fernandes off early, gave some minutes to the likes of Rashford and Varane, who you would think will start the game next weekend. Højlund as well, getting some minutes. And, that was all I wanted to see, really. No injuries, great preparation, and we look forward to the game next weekend. I wanted Diallo and Amrabat to start, and they did, which was the correct decision. I don't think either of them will start the final. I'd love Amrabat to play in the final. I really would. I just think he gives us something different if he's on his A game. So I would love him to start, but it's not going to happen. And Amad Diallo, as good as he has been recently, he's just not going to start. You know what you're going to get. Garnacho, Rashford and Højlund as your front three with Bruno in behind. That's what it's going to be. I can predict the team already. I know what we're going to see. But to have Varane as well get some minutes was really good. Seeing him back on the pitch. One last game for Manchester United at Wembley. Hoping and praying we can end and send him out on a high by winning that trophy next weekend. But yeah, next weekend we're going to have our best team out that we can possibly have. Varane, Martinez, Bruno, the likes of Mainu, Casemiro back in the midfield, which again is going to be so key and could help us out so much next weekend. Yes, we're massive underdogs. We're not expected to win the game next weekend, but we're going there to fight. We're going there to try and take down a juggernaut in Man City, and what a way to do it as well at Wembley if we can get the job done. But, it's just about turning up and everybody being at it. Everybody playing for the badge, 100% giving their all. That's what I want to see next weekend. There's no reason not to now. It's all you've got left. You've delivered this crap season to us. Go out there and give your absolute all and go and win the FA Cup. If I see them giving 100%, I get Man City. Juggernauts, they won the Premier League today comfortably. 3-1 against West Ham. Although Arsenal had one of these greatest seasons they're going to have. Man City were just better. It's what they do. They have players which kill off games so easily. And we could easily be done with in the first half next weekend. And that's why we need to be focused on the game and giving 100% and making sure everyone does their job individually. And that's what has to happen next weekend. But yeah, it's good to end with a win. 3 points, 2 goals, a clean sheet. Yes, it wasn't easy. We were never going to play Brighton off the park. We were never going to dominate the game. It was just about taking our chances when they came. And that's what happened today, guys. So yeah, let me know your thoughts down below. It's not going to be as long as a match reaction today, because there's not really much to say. I didn't really mean much. It's a win. I'm happy to win. I said it. End on a high. Give the fans something. And that's what we did. So let's get into the player ratings. Onana made some really good saves in the first half. And we criticised him. Again, he's a player which I've been 50-50 on recently. He's really improved. But again, he still has his negatives in his game, which I hate. Playing out. He loses the ball so often from just kicking it forward, giving them possession, stuff like that. But he does make up for it for his saves. So I'm really torn. Because he can't be making mistakes in the final next weekend. He can't be having a blooper. Not even a single one. Not even the smallest one. He's got to be on it next weekend, but for today, he kept us in it, kept us clean sheet, so we'll give him a 6. Wan-Bissaka, again, for the first chance, got torn. There was one chance Brighton had, and he just got done so easily. And he's a player which has really fallen off recently. I don't know why that is, because he used to be really, really good, reliable, confident going forward. But that's all changed recently. I don't know what it is, so I'm going to give him a 5 today. Martinez again. There was a scare when he went down. I was like, no. I was like, please, no, not this again. But now he got up, he continued, got some minutes in the tank today, prepared, ready for next weekend. So yeah, I'll give him a solid 6 average performance. He's not going to be at his best. He's just coming back from a long injury. Again, he's going to be so important for the final, though. So yeah, we'll give him a 6. Casemiro, we didn't make too many mistakes today. Again, hopefully his last time at centre-back. So yeah, we'll give him a 6 as well. I don't think he was too bad. But again, Brighton will get him through him so easily today. But you have to expect that when you're playing a CDM and centre-back. It's not going to work, really. And it's not worked once since he's played there. But we have nothing else we could do. Johnny Evans coming back from injury, got some minutes in the second half. But that's about it. So yeah, give him a 6. And Dalot, for me, the goal's well taken. I don't know how he ends up in that position to score that. But it's a well-taken goal. And again, he's a player which can score those type of goals. Really reliable. He's had a really superb season, and he's been my player of the month, player of the season this year. So I'm really happy with Dalot. He's a guy that gives us all. He knows what it means to play for the badge. I absolutely love Dalot. I really do. So yeah, I'll give him a solid 7 today. I thought he was really good. In the midfield, you had Sofian Amrabat, who again played a decent game. Again, there were some dodgy moments in this game today, but overall, wasn't too bad. He's been really good recently. The Arsenal game showed his potential. The next game after that, the Newcastle one, was really good. Again, he's finding his form, and he's putting a few headaches in Ten Hag going into the final. But again, I don't think he will start. He's someone that might come on in the second half in that final game, but I don't think he will start. I think it'll be Casemiro and Mainu. So, played a good game recently. It's been really good. So, yeah, give him a 7 as well. No, 6.5. Mainu again. He's going to start every game because he's so good. He's so influential to what we do on the pitch. So confident on the ball. And again, just watching him every game, I'm just like stunned of how good he is. Really stunned. Every time. He's so confident. He gives you, like us as fans, so much confidence on the ball. Like, he's going to do something special with it. He's going to create a chance. He's going to drive forward with the ball. He's just that good. So, for me, Mainu gets a 7 today. Again, came off at the right time. Maybe a bit too low on the pitch, but, he came off with decent time remaining. So, he did a job. Bruno Fernandes was a frustrated figure in the first half. But again, in the second half, woke up a bit. Came off early as well. But again, just giving him a few minutes, some minutes on the field was key today. Get him ready for the final. Great preparation, as I said. So, yeah, we'll give him a solid 6.5. Diallo, for me, I'm going to give Diallo... it wasn't a special game from him today. Had a few chances, few shots over the bar. But again, it wasn't a game he's really involved in too much, where we had our key chances or we were trying to play through him or something like that. So, yeah, I'm going to give him a 6. Garnacho, again, unlucky not to score today. Again, he's a player which will start the final. He's a player that can have a big moment. He can decide a game. So we must start him in the final. So, yeah, I'll give him a solid 6.5 as well today. McTominay... I'm going to give McTominay a solid... I can't even try and give him something good because, again, what does he offer on the pitch? Might offer a late goal like he's done so many times this season, but, it's so frustrating watching him. It really, really is. I mean, he doesn't offer us absolutely anything on the pitch. Defensively, shocking. Going forward, I just no idea. And again, he's a player which I've been frustrated with. I've been going on about for so long. He shouldn't be starting the games. It's so frustrating just watching him play. But again, we have no options, and hopefully he won't be here next season. But yeah, other than that, guys, Ten Hag for me. I mean, the subs that came on. Varane, again, good to get minutes on the pitch. And for me, the exciting thing and the thing that I hold a bit of confidence with is that Rafael Varane, when he's on the pitch, he just gives us so much more confidence in our defence. And him and Martinez are going to be so key, and it's going to be so good to watch those two back next Saturday at Wembley. Just being them two together, it's a thing which we've talked about a lot this season, and a lot when Varane and Martinez were playing together. Leadership. leadership. That's what Varane and Martinez bring to this side. Celebrating tackles, making sure everyone is doing their job individually. It's just about being in the moment and making sure you have that leader on the pitch, or multiple leaders, which we have. And those two are going to be so key for us next Saturday. So I'm glad he got some minutes. Johnny Evans got some minutes. Ericsson did as well. I think Garnacho came off late on. Rashford did all right when he came on as well. It's just getting a few minutes in the legs for those guys who are going to be starting next weekend. See, other than that, guys, it's a win. It's 3 points. It's a clean sheet. It's a good end to the season. Frustrating, it means nothing. But this season has been absolutely crap. Absolutely crap. So I said the least they can do is go and put a performance in next Saturday. And whatever happens, happens. I hope that these players go out there and give their absolute all next Saturday. Because that's what we're going to need to win the game. But yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching all season. It's another Premier League season which has flown by. Not one to be remembered. A very disappointing one. Very disappointing one overall. Not what I expected this season. But, you have to move on. New regime now. Sir Jim Ratcliffe. It's a different environment around Manchester United. It's a massive summer ahead. And we'll have to see what happens, guys. But make sure to smash a like. Please subscribe to the channel. 2-0. Dallo and Rasmus getting the goals. Anyway, guys, that's me done. And I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.